We are live on Facebook. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Sharna.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation. So, girls, I wanted to make you have an idea of what Sharna's experience was, because Sharna did a training with me to learn about the self-healing spiral. She's now a self-healing spiral coach. She has her beautiful daughter puppy on her knees.
She's actually just toddled off for the moment, so we'll see.
And Sharna is going to answer some of my questions so that you girls can have an idea of what it is to learn the self-healing spiral. So Sharna, tell us a little bit why you decided to take this training, why you felt called to do it.
Yeah, so I had done I have needed to do a lot of healing for myself in the past. So there were things that I had used for myself, but just things that I had sort of come across and implemented. But when I came across what you offered, it automatically just spoke to me because it was so much more in depth. There were so many more tools that I could use to actually start healing myself, and then also to have a framework and to have something for myself to then help other women as well. And it kind of just made sense. Like, it brought together everything that I had tried in the past as well as what you had created, and it just made something really beautiful, like this beautiful framework for me to be able to use.
Yeah, I remember you were finishing your life coach certification, you were finishing an NLP certification, but I remember you said, I'm looking for more tools because I know I can offer more to clients. And so since you've done the certification, you've worked with certain clients and you've applied the self-healing spiral. Can you talk a little bit about that and how it helped your clients?
Yeah, so because I am a pregnancy loss coach, I wanted to be able to really have something to, like a framework, like I said, to follow. And so I was able to start to implement it with a couple of my clients. And one in particular that just keeps coming to mind, like, she really just embraced the whole process, like welcoming the emotions and just coming to a place of self-love and compassion and forgiveness for herself. And she was creating these visualizations in her mind of,
At the basket.
Yeah, her picnic basket, of actually her, having a picnic with her feelings and unpacking that picnic basket, which was her feelings, and acknowledging them and then putting them all back in the basket. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, wow, like that was just so powerful. And for her just to really embrace the whole process and then create this like scenario for herself, I was blown away.
Yeah.
And then it just shows, I guess, how powerful the self-healing spiral is, because it can create this for people that don't necessarily or wouldn't have necessarily have gone down that path before.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. I love that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that one will probably be with me forever. I'll be like, she just amazed me.
For sure. And so I remember you said as well that like you said at the beginning, you've done a lot of healing yourself because you had been going through certain things yourself, and that's why you wanted to become a coach. And so you didn't expect that the self-healing spiral would make you work as well. You thought, oh, I'm just going to learn tools. But what happened?
I honestly, that's like what you offered, I'm like, yeah, this is amazing. I'm going to create like this awesome like framework to work with, like, for my clients. And then when I started with you, because we're like, okay, well, you know, we'll do it from myself, like, so that obviously I know exactly how it works, what it feels like. And I was unpacking emotions from when I was 19 that I hadn't started, that I probably did deal with to some degree, but like just like processing them on a completely different level again. And I think I said to you, I cried for like a month because I was like, just going through all of the emotions again. And
Good tears, good healing, releasing tears.
yeah, they were. Yeah, I was just healing on a much deeper level and releasing like feelings and stuff that I'd sort of had inside from, yeah, like just peeling back those onion layers and just going deeper and healing deeper. And I was amazed like at how at you don't necessarily need to be like in that raw state. Like it can be at any point that, you know, you might be noticing something's not quite right, something's not quite aligned, and you're not really sure what's going on, and then you just work through this self-healing spiral and you're just like, wow, like all of this stuff just comes up. And I didn't realize that I had all these blockages, but once I was able to work through all of that with you and go through the self-healing spiral, then I realized where all these blockages were coming up. And yeah, just being able to work through them for myself was just insane, because I was it's not what I expected, but it was amazing, because then I was able to go, you know what, this actually works, and have that sense of like, I knew that it would work, so that when I actually did it with my clients, you know, it wasn't something that someone had just told me, like I actually had done it myself and worked through the motions and sort of felt how it would feel.
And so how do you feel now that you've, you know, completely understood the process for yourself and that you're using it with your coach? How, you know, what is the difference between the Sharna of today and the Sharna of 4 months ago?
A much deeper understanding of you know, how our emotions work, like what they're there for, how they present, how we can welcome them, how we can release them. I mean, I kind of did that all but surface level stuff. Like I didn't really understand, like I said, because it had been stuff that I've just picked up myself and sort of bits and pieces that I'd learnt or someone had told me. But to actually go through it and understand at like a deeper level, you know, what we're feeling and why we're feeling it, and even to go into like our little egos, like that's a huge thing that, you know, is something that affects you on a daily basis, like if you allow it to. So, you know, to be aware of that and, you know, working through that as well, like there was this whole different perspective on things, and just I have just this whole new appreciation of our emotions and our ego and, you know, those blockages and how to work through them. Yeah, and just giving yourself the time and the space to do it. But yeah, completely different understanding of it all now.
Yeah, and who you are and how you function. And I've seen you evolve also and really take much more your place in your business and in your life as well. You're much more like confident, and your business is thriving now. You're doing this summit as well. Lots of people are coming to you, so it's a beautiful side effect. But it's not a surprise that when we do that inner work and we are for ourselves and have a better understanding of how we function, our lives start changing personally and professionally as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is like aligning myself more, understanding myself more. And like you said, I'm feeling confident in myself and my direction. Then it's everything else sort of starts to gravitate where it's meant to.
Yeah.
And everything else that was kind of like maybe holding me back sort of just drops away. Yeah, so it's definitely like, I can't even say like compare myself to who I was 4 months ago, but I know that I'm a completely different person, and yeah, just have a newfound understanding of myself and my capability, and love and appreciation for myself and my little ego that I just have to give more attention to.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Sharna, for sharing your experience with me. I really love this 4 months we spent together, and I'm really excited that we're going to spend 4 months together because you're going to be a mentor this time.
Yes, I'm so excited. And I really am grateful for, you know, you asking me to join you, because it was an amazing journey of self-discovery for myself, and seeing it in play with my clients. Like it is definitely like, you know, it works. So, yeah, it's so powerful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to release you because Puppy is running around probably.
I don't know where she is. That might be a bad thing, but
well, we're going to leave you. Thank you so much for these 10 minutes that we've spent together, and then I'll see you really soon.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.